Hey y'all, this is Maya and welcome back to my paradise and my oasis where I review or react to R&B, country, pop, and sometimes pop rock. In this video, I will be discussing my favorite albums, singles, and deep cuts of 2024. The pop section and the albums that are labeled mainly as pop. First one up is Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter. I have been a fan of Sabrina's soft and silky voice since her Evolution album, but with Short and Sweet, the songs are unabashedly honest and raw while still showcasing her fun and humorous side. This masterpiece has elements of pop, country, rock, and a splash of R&B, which I love. Up next is The Tortured Poets Department, the Anthology by the iconic and goated Taylor Swift. The dreamy background vocals and Taylor's dreamy vocals, relatable and picturesque songwriting, along with the relaxing guitars and piano and the dramatic synth pop, is one of the many things I love about this album. This album contains the subject of heartbreak and fierce love. I have loved Taylor ever since I was in school, and this album and her support of Kamala Harris during the 2024 elections, and that expanded my love for her. The next piece of music is Whip It Up by Justine Skye. I love the interesting bright electropop paired with the dreamy and alluring vocals. This song makes me want to listen to Justine's entire discography. The next piece of music is Timeless, the deluxe edition by Meghan Trainor. It is so cool how all of these songs feel like songs I can dance to no matter what the emotion the song makes me feel. Basically, this album contains some sad bops, which I love. And this album to me has a blend of modern pop, hip hop, as well as her signature doo-wop sound. And this album seems to have themes covering love, satisfaction, moving on from a relationship, pride, exhilaration, romantic and familial love, along with frustration and anger of encountering misogyny, understanding, and heartbreak. Up next is the rap section, and one of the many albums I loved is the K-Mix 3 project by one of my favorite up-and-coming rappers, Lakia. This project is emotional, romantic, yet fun, and it showcases her incredible singing vocals, wordplay, cadence, and vocals that I love. Nissan Altima by Doechii. I am in love with the hard-hitting blending of piano, bass, and I love the pace of her flows. Megan by Megan Thee Stallion. I love how Meg is so versatile and can rap on anything and everything. Rock, R&B, hip hop are what this album is comprised of, in my opinion, and it's absolutely amazing. What's really cool is that the languages alternate between Japanese and English. Up next is Sugar Honey Iced Tea by Latto. Bold and fun beats. Some of my favorite lyrics include, "Way you talking, I could taste it. Speaking on my favorite flavors. Help me fix my attitude, now I'm working on my patience. They don't get no conversation, happy with my situation." From one of my favorite songs, which is called Ear Candy. This masterpiece seems to have themes of Latto's pride in growing up in the South, romantic love, wanting complete devotion in a romantic partner, not wanting to be messed with, being love, exhilaration, self-love, encountering poor people, encountering jealous people, romantic intimacy, and Latto's pride with herself. Up next is TGIF by Glorilla. This song is so fun and so confident, and I adore Glow's accent and flow. If this song played in a club, I would most definitely dance to it. Up next is Pop R&B. What a Night to Be in Love by Austin. This EP is filled with romance, sonic odes to the 90s, 2000s, R&B blended with sultry guitars. I have been a fan for a while and I love his smooth voice. Some of my favorite lyrics include, "Is that Chanel under your eyes? That's no surprise. You've been working overtime, I notice. You work it well, I can't lie." Another one is Crash by Kehlani. In addition to the R&B, this album includes an electrifying mix of rock, country.
I want you to steal me. If you want it, you can have it. I want you to free me. I'm not trying to lock you down. You came here on your own, caught up in your zone, in a room full of strangers.
And further showcases Kehlani's versatility as well as her vocals. This album is very deserving of the awards it was nominated for and will be nominated for. Eternal Sunshine, slightly deluxe and also live. I have reviewed this album in full, so if y'all want to check that out on the cards above, feel free. With Wicked, Ariana's voice has been elevated even further, which I didn't think was possible given how powerful and beautiful Ariana's voice has always been. It's no secret that every song is sung with emotion, no matter how fun or vulnerable. This project has a 70s pop song and an alternative rock and psychedelic soul song, as well as her signature pop, electropop, and hip hop sounds, which is something I absolutely love. This album is confident, open, fun, alluring, and is worthy of all the awards it was and will be nominated for. Tori Plus a Little More by Tori Kelly. This is the album of my 2000s pop and R&B dreams, wistfulness, love, frustration, admiration, being unapologetic, confidence, being reliable, heartbreak seems to be the themes of this.
We about to have some fun. You ready? 1,
I've always adored her smooth yet powerful voice, and I love the vast majority of her music and have been listening to her ever since Unbreakable Smile. Up next is the R&B section. The next album I will be talking about is Revenge by Moneylong, a beautiful and smooth mix of vintage and modern R&B. Revenge is only the surface of the themes of this masterpiece: heartbreak, romantic and familial love, growing pains, pride, confidence, curiosity, self love, knowing your worth, valuing and wanting the most of your time, and heartbreak. And that is what I love about this album. I love the vocals, I love the lyrics. Oh my goodness gracious. And I have reviewed Money's previous album, so feel free to check that out in the cards above. Next album is No Restrictions by Jordin Sparks. This album was absolutely worth the wait, and I'm so glad Jordin made this album. This album includes an exciting mix and beautiful mix of hip hop, soul, quiet storm, Afrobeats, acoustic soul, dance, pop, and I have always loved her smooth and powerful voice. The next songs that were one of my favorites of 2024 are Here We Go and Sweep It Up by Coco Jones. Coco's voice is soulful and emotional perfection on Here We Go, and harmonic and fun perfection on Sweep It Up. The horns mixed with the electric guitars are amazing and match the lyrical content of the song. With Sweep It Up, I'm in love with the combination. Some of my favorite lyrics include But You, Something About You I Can't Let Go of, and You Question All I Know of. Some of my favorite lyrics of Here We Go comprise of Why don't you just be the better man? Why I gotta be the bigger man? You just want to be the middleman. Dopamine by Normani was one of my favorite albums, and I love the energetic yet sometimes atmospheric production, Normani's smooth and sultry voice, how the songs were filled with confidence and vulnerability, and that is what made this album so enjoyable. The balance of both is extremely rare, and it was 100% worth the wait. The vocals and cadences of the album of the collaborators blend so well with Normani's smooth voice. The next song that I love is Mutt, the original song and the remix featuring Freddie Gibbs by Leon Thomas. I adore the 70s sounding soul production and the beautiful background vocals. I cherish Freddie's verse on the remix and like how he didn't take over the song. My favorite lyrics include I got smoked already, so pardon my bluntness. I see past pretty faces, so I got trouble trusting. The next album that was one of my favorites is Boundaries by Sinead Harnett. The dreamy looping and atmospheric guitars, pianos, variations of slow and fast paced drums. I love how the main theme is about setting boundaries, which is one of the most hardest things to do. yet most important. I have been a fan of Sinead's smooth voice and vulnerable lyrics for a while now, and this album is one of the most underrated gems of 2024. Up next is Trouble in Paradise by Chloe. Alternating, relaxing, and energetic Afrofusion, R&B, and hip hop. This album has songs that are vulnerable, fun, and flirty, and romantic, and are sung with emotion. Another one of my favorite R&B albums is Cut Ties by Kiana Lede, which is a smooth and mostly modern R&B feast that is emotional yet has moments of romance, and I will forever treasure Kiana's smooth yet powerful vocals. Heart
It's getting rough. End up with nothing, yeah, it must be tough. Cause when you lay your head at night, you think of me, cry yourself to sleep. How does it feel to lose everything? The thought of it's making you sick. That when you wake up from
guitars and piano are some of the instruments included. Some of my favorite lyrics include I'ma open that side of me. Only one to get to see that. Like you win in the lottery. I want all of that good feedback from Natural. Another amazing album is While We Wait 2 by Kehlani. I love how she released 2 albums in the same year. Even though this is a mixtape, this project is filled with romantic, relatable, and emotional 90s and modern R&B and pop jams. And the drums are the main instrument of this project, in my opinion, but also includes guitars and harmonies and keyboards, which blend beautifully, which I love. I also love the cohesiveness in vocals throughout. Kehlani's voice blends so well with the collaborators and features on this album. It's so cool how there are remixes from Crash on this project. After Hours and 8 are a couple of my favorites from that project, so the more the merrier. Another one of my favorite albums of 2024 is Access All Areas Unlocked by Flo. This album is an instant classic with horns, catchy looping 2000s flavored guitars, drums, energetic and powerful songs. And it also has electric guitars, piano, slow jams with a modern twist. I adore all of their voices and how they harmonize with each other, which is how I feel about Little Mix, Destiny's Child, and Danity Kane. The next section of this video is the country music. One of my favorite country albums of 2014 is My Stupid Life by Brittney Spencer. Brittney has a soft yet powerful voice which I adore. This album seems to have themes of having dreams and wanting to pursue them, wanting to spend time with a potential love interest, acoustic, and the instruments on this album include acoustic guitars, cowbells, drums, electric guitars, piano, which I absolutely love. One of my favorite songs of 2024 is I Let Him Love Me by Laci K. Booth. I adore the soft yet powerful acoustic guitar paired with the drums with her powerful and emotional raspy vocals. Another song by Lacey K. Booth that I adored is True Love. I adore the gentle acoustic guitar paired with her soft vocals. This song is heartbreakingly relatable. Another one of my favorite albums of 2024 is Rooted by Tierra Kennedy. The dreamy yet energetic songs that blend R&B, blues, and country is absolutely incredible. My favorite lyrics include, "It's a smile, it's a wave when you're passing a stranger. It's a long walk on a front porch swing. It's a yes man, yes ma'am, and a come on in y'all." This collection of songs seems to have themes of frustration, moving on, finding love, pride in growing up in the South, envy, realizing your strength, which I absolutely adore. Hummingbird by Carly Pearce. The 90s influenced country is amazing. The production and instruments includes violins, drums, acoustic and electric guitars, hand claps, banjo, and mandolin. The themes of this album include the peaks and valleys of love, which is something I absolutely adore and relate to. Next up is House on Fire by Mickey Guyton. Electric and acoustic guitars, drums are the instruments included, and I adore the background vocals. I love that this album has fun, vulnerable, emotional, romantic, and loving songs, and Mickey's yet smooth and strong voice. This album seems to have themes of hometown pride, pursuing love, and romantic love. Next up is a bar song by Shaboozey. I adore the Jaquan sample, and I love the guitars paired with his voice. The lyrics are so relatable, and his vocals match the melancholy feeling of the song. Even though this song is sad, the production and sound are upbeat at times, which I think is really cool. Patterns by Kelsea Ballerini. Soft vocals and background vocals over dreamy and reflective country with a splash of pop, I absolutely adore. And I will review this album in full in a separate video. Cowboy Carter by Beyonce. By the time that this video is uploaded, Cowboy Carter has won Album of the Year at the 2025 Grammys. This incredible work of art includes accordion, harmonica, washboard, acoustic guitar, bass ukulele, pedal steel guitar, organ, banjo, hand claps, boot stomps, and Beyonce's fingernails are amongst the various types of instruments that are featured in this album, which is really cool. The vocals and background vocals are absolutely amazing, and if y'all want to know my favorite lyrics of this masterpiece, click one of the cards above to check out my Cowboy Carter album review in full. 2024 was a great year for music, and it seems like 2025 is shaping up to be a good one too. What are your favorite music of 2024? Let me know in the comments below. This has been a position of Music Darlin, and I hope y'all have a good day or night.